Yo, what is going on? Down the basement, ready to rip. Got a fun mixer up on the site. Last of my logos. Hoping to get some more this week. We'll find out. Yeah. Anyways, welcome in. Happy Monday. Hit the like if you could when you come in. I'd appreciate it. We gotta get some like goals. Monday night. Let's do a solid 15 like goal tonight. Can we get to it? Can we get to it? But anyways, what is up? Break is on the site. There's a link there, just about half sold, 16 spots left. Again, we do got the lag. I don't know. Logo auto guarantee. I got 3 of these boxes. You're not guaranteed an auto, but I got a feeling we're gonna get an auto. But if we don't get an auto from the logos, somebody will get their spot refunded in the break. I just figured I don't know. Got to put some pressure on. So, and then I was thinking that I was at my kids' back to school thing tonight. My daughters are just loving it. Let me tell you, they're teenagers. First year at a different school, a different program. So, anyways, yeah. I was thinking, you know what? We're gonna go for it. We're gonna double down on the guarantee. So first we have the lag, the logo auto guarantee. So if we don't get an auto from this, someone will get their spot. And then I was going to say, if we don't get a bonus auto from any of the boxes, we will have another guarantee tonight. If we can fill this out tonight, this just stands tonight. It's on the website. This is a special. If we can get this filled tonight, someone else will get half of their spot paid for. So what that means is let's just say, well, anyways, we're guaranteed 1 auto and 2 autos and 1, 2, 3, 4 autos are guaranteed. That's it. I'm guaranteeing this one as a bonus guarantee from logo. So let's say we don't hit a logo. Someone's going to get their spot returned. But then if we don't then hit an auto from anything else, someone else will also get their spot half returned. So we're up in the end. I got a feeling tonight, man. I'm feeling frisky, like we're going to be pulling some autos. So obviously this box is not guaranteed 1. This one's guaranteed 2, 1, and 1. None in here. I mean, so if we get 2 logos, I meet the guarantee. So well, yeah. Got some mail today. I did get into basketball. Hey, no problem, John. Yeah, I got some stuff. I bought a couple filler spots over at Lively, and so I ended up getting lucky. I got 3 teams. Got real lucky because there was also a giveaway team I won. So I ended up with 3 teams. Didn't really hit anything huge by any means. Cool. AI, refractor. I had a couple of them. Here we go. Here's the numbered cards. Tyler Hero to 275 and a new edition insert to 199 of Derek Queen. That's what I got. So came in the mail today. I honestly, when I got that, I was like, oh no, man, he sent me an extra team because I couldn't remember what I got. But then I messaged him and he's like, no, you had 3. And he's like, you're supposed to have these teams. I'm like, well, that's what I got. So I guess if that's what you say, I got them. So, and then got the Michael Waka Golden Mirror from Series 1 this year. I didn't have that one. Add to the list. Got it for a good price, $10. So, what's up, Steve? So I got that today in the mail, and I got my Cags Chrome SP. It looks really clean. So I got it in this, ready to go once here in like the next century. ESA opens up for us normal folks who want to just send in normal cards to get done for your PC or a little flip, not that, not the Otanis on the animes and those kind of things. Just as normal folks who just want to get our cards graded. So I can put them up here on the stage. It looks really clean. It has a shot, but it's just going to go in my pile. Wait, man, I'm going to see what's up here. I haven't looked at this in a while. This will not get graded. I'm not grading any of these except for some of like maybe certain ones, but definitely I'm not just gonna do a Michael Waka for fun. So yeah, here we go. Fun little list while we're sitting here. Again, guys, go check the site out. Half sold almost. 16 spots left. 15 spots. So it is officially halfway done. So just some cards that I pulled this one. This is the what's this called? What's that guy's name? Keegan Hall. There we go. Keegan Hall art. This is the final product of the Bryce Harper. There's 4 of each, and this is the final one. It's really good for the white border or all the black and stuff. Looked really good as far as the borders and corners. Salvi on an image variation from 2016. Yes, 2016. My George Brett auto. I got that from a break. It looked really clean. I need that. I need that graded. This Otani from Series 1 on the team border variation. A Bobby HFA. Oh, yeah, my Jack. I pulled this Jack. I'm a jumbo. Hutch, what's up, man? All right, man. Yeah. Thanks for coming in. Good luck on that. Sounds like a good time. What's a money fish? Do you know what that is? Jack, I bought a bunch of these golds. This was like the only one that I'm willing to send off the shot for a 10. I was going to throw some bobbies in there just because, like, you know what? I could use more of these bobbies. I give some away sometimes, or just they could sell. These look clean. I have a ton of these. By ton, I literally mean like 400 or 500 of them. My Jack, I don't think this will gem. I think it was based upon the back, kind of. It wasn't nothing like, oh my goodness, but like I was just looking enough. I see enough little things in it. I was like, it could gem, but I'm not planning on it. Like, so, but Jack SSP, and then some more bobbies. A Salvi from Series 1. Yeah, Series 1, 2022 Series 1. And then also there's my Jack that we already saw. So hopefully, Tuna Marlin tournament. Okay. We have to beat Jordan and 2 other boats. Okay. Take him down. Sounds like a blast. So it's just during the week, huh? You just go out there and do some fishing. Is it a team thing? Or are you like on a team? Because it said other boats. I'm assuming it's based on a team. Obviously, like Marlin, that's like and tuna, big tuna. Is it like, what kind of tuna? Is that the, like, what's the bigger tuna? Is that the blue? Is that the yellow fin? Are the big ones? Blue tail, blue fin. What's it? I mean, obviously in a Marlin, that's something that's like then like a Marlin. If you catch a Marlin, it takes like hours to catch or a long time. Something along those lines. Like it's like a fight. And yellowfin, okay. And big eye tuna. Okay, yeah, there was yellowfin over. We were in the Pacific. I think it was yellowfin. There's some big boys. I don't know. I mean, I think we didn't catch any, unfortunately. We didn't go far enough out. Apparently, they really have a really good shot at catching any. And it was like when we went to the processing place to pick up some of our meat, there was like, I mean, some good sized ones. Like I think the guys that we were talking to, they said they caught one that was like 2 something, 180, 2 something, 210. And there's some other good sized ones. Blue marlin can take hours. White marlin, not so much. Okay. He is having a good night. Bobby is. The Royals are Benny and Garcia are back. So that's good to see. Yeah, I think last I saw, I mean, Bobby could have made it up here in the bottom of the. Oh, did Bobby do something else in the 8th? Because he was due to possibly come up in the last I saw. You've got 230-pound ones. Yeah, they said, and there were some big ones I had seen. Okay, double. Yeah, okay. Bobby homer, a single, then a double, plus a walk. Carter Jensen scores 3 RBIs. Nice. Dude, once he come off the IL, he's been pretty darn good. I think he's had 5 of his like 12 games have been multi-hit. Got another stolen base tonight. Yeah, yep. Not a 2-run double, just a double with Carter Jensen scoring. Jensen doubled, then Bobby doubled, and then Jack scored and Bobby scores. Oh yeah, good night for Jack too. Jack also had 3 hits, so Bobby and Witt do that. That moving forward, Witt and Cags. I need Garcia at the top of the lineup instead of Jensen personally. I want Garcia needs to get back up there. But Jensen 4th, then Vinny. I actually, overall, I like this lineup. I just need Garcia and Jensen switched. Anyways, go check out the site. We're halfway done. If we fill it tonight, we're doing the bonus guarantee. So again, we got the logo auto guarantee. So I'm guaranteeing that we're going to get an auto from one of these. There are only 3. I'd say we got a shot. But yeah, if we don't get one from this, somebody will get their spot refunded in the break, like that, whatever, I'll do a random at the end if we don't get it. And then also, if we don't get a bonus auto, that means pretty much if we don't get an auto out of here and then we don't have 5 autos total, that will then that'll be a different bonus. That's not, just for tonight. If we can get this filled tonight. So real quick, I'll explain it again. More people are getting there. Hit the like. The goal is also 15 likes tonight. So let's get that rolling real quick. So let's say we do get a 1 logo auto. That would give us our 5th auto. But if we don't get to the 6th auto, then somebody will get half of their buy-in replaced or refunded. And then, so let's say though, again, so if we don't get a logo, but we get an auto out of somewhere else, from a bonus auto somewhere else where it gets it to the 5, then only the logo auto guarantee hits and one person with their full spot returned. So, but I got faith tonight, man. I got faith. We're going to get to that 6 auto mark, and I'm thinking maybe just 2 out of logos. But I could be wrong. I have no clue. I'm just feeling it. Get this list up to date. Need to add. And Damien. What Bobby do you got on eBay there? I don't have many Bobbies on eBay, right? I do have a gold PSA 9 up there that I'm not budging on personally, because I'll just keep it. I think I got it for like I'd budge a little bit. I have it for like $400. Then those have been up and down. At one point, they were selling for around $400-ish. So I just I'm going to put it here and just let it sit there. And then I think a Heritage High number, just a base rookie PSA 10 that I have up there. Don't really budge in those anymore. I have for like 150. I mean, if someone wants to, somewhere in the ballpark, but those are hard to gem. I know. I have a ton of those cards, and I've not set very many. So like somewhere between I think a 30 to 40% gem rate. So 2023 blue LOGOFRACTOR 1 at a 150 PSN. Okay, nice. And that may be like the only 2 Bobbies I can think of at the moment. I don't know. Anyways, and here's what is also in here in case you didn't know. I want to tell you. So we're starting 22, Heritage High number. We're doing something sweet on one of those. I think I've opened a couple recently, and they just had a base chrome and a relic. We're due. That's why I'm feeling it. Anyway, yeah, 23 Topps Finest. Something kind of fun, a little different, but 2 autos in there. Obviously, Gunner, Jordan Walker, among others. This back when it had the 2 mini boxes, and each box had a autograph. So And then 25 Inception, 1 auto, chance of 2 in there. And then obviously the good old 25 update jumbos. Those things are juicy. And these been super juicy. I did 8 so far, and they were juicy. We had 11 hits out of the 5, so pretty good. Welcome in, man. Hopefully, you know what? A lot of times, I'm not trying to put some bad juju out there, but normally a new person in my break does well. That's kind of been historical. But lately, I feel like 2 or 3 people here in this last week got the Marlins, and where the Marlins were, no, the Diamondbacks, where the Diamondbacks aren't great. You know, not a good team. I mean, I ended up, for one person, I did get a couple, like, some parallels. I don't think any numbered, but in this one, we got a whole slew. This is a good mixer. So all kinds of teams have players. Obviously, in this too, Corbin Carroll as well for 2023. So it's totally different. That was for just mostly 25 or 26 Chrome. Maybe it had something else in it, but 26 Chrome was not great for the Diamondbacks. But we don't have to worry about that tonight, because the Diamondbacks got a shot at something crazy for not PCA, but Corbin Carroll. So, but always, hey, I appreciate you getting in. I did notice that. I had you down as a new one, so very cool. Okay, there you go. Yep. I've had, and it was unfortunately in a break where you didn't really want the Diamondbacks. Hey, but didn't I get you a couple like Corbin Carroll X-Fractors? Somewhat I did when I was packing up. I had lots of packing to do today. Got up early, sorting. Yeah. He definitely is. He definitely, but he kind of had like, you know, a little lull there. But then the last year, he kind of came on, I believe. I remember correctly. And this year, he's had a good year too. So that's the thing, right? When you're young and you don't have that consistency, where you kind of have some ups and downs. That's like what Julio's problem has been. He just kind of always had to actually end up really good years every year. It's just kind of like, and then he turns it on, you know, at the end, and end up at really good numbers at the end. In the second half of the year, just unfortunately, he's just that notoriously slow start. The last like 4 years. So this is 5th year in the league, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah. Like pretty much his first year was good. And from there, he's kind of had slow starts. But Bobby's been consistent, right? Throughout the year. Even if they might have a slow period, that's everybody. But consistently, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 WAR. But if you look at Julio, same kind of thing, though. By the end of the year, he's usually got some really nice numbers. I don't know. He's got a lot of those things where he's the first, or hasn't did it for the first time in 100 years, 50 years. Done quite a few of those. I don't honestly. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Royals win. The Ursic is on the mound. Or now Steven Cruz. Okay, let me go to the box score. Oh no, it's top of 9th. No outs. Okay, Ursic came in. Ursic has been awful this year, man. What happened? Walk. So a single, then a walk, bases loaded. Yeah, Ursic, man. So, oof. He's had a rough year, man. And he's been really good until this year. He's just been god awful. I'm going to go click on his name. I'm going to go see his. I'm just looking at the box score. It should have his. It won't have his year stats, will it? But anyways, he's at a 6.02 ERA, and he has 3 batters on, and he didn't get an out, so his ERA could go up a little bit. Probably something, and I'll probably lose one of those runs. But he's been miserable. Yeah, which I like Ursic. It just sucks that I don't know what's going on. All right, guys, again, hit the like as you get here. Appreciate it. And again, go check it out. We're halfway sold. We got the logo auto guarantee. If we don't get a logo auto, someone will get their spot refunded via the random at the end. Plus, if we get filled tonight, I'm going to add an extra one. If we don't get that bonus auto, either a 5th auto, if we don't get that, or a 6th auto, if we do get one from the logo, that person or someone else will get their spot, half of it refunded. So I'm just feeling frisky, pretty confident something in these boxes, so that we're going to be getting those things. Okay, there we go. Cruz coming in, getting the double play. So that 1 run scored, charged to Lucas. Now the guy in third is obviously still part of it, but now it's a 4-run game with 2 outs, a guy on third. That's good. I don't even know what else is going on in the major leagues today. What's going on? I've been busy all day. Day off, but I spent countless hours down here today. I didn't end up getting to the post office. I think I got up like at 7:30. My day off. That's pretty decent. And then I think I didn't get to the post office until 3:30 to 4. I was, took some breaks in there, but pretty much it's fun. It's fun. It's actually, sometimes, going through and I found an extra PCA for somebody, a base PCA in Chrome. When I was doing the sort, I was pulling all of the MVP guys out. I don't remember which break it was, but one of the menu over the weekend, somebody got a bonus PCA, $20 potential. That's always fun. And it's always, usually when I go back, I'll go back and look, see if there is, there we go. Ursa got bailed out by Steven Cruz. Go back and look for image variations, and I found a lot lately from my heritage. I've been doing kind of mixing some heritage here and there, especially 22 and 24, and I found like 3 here in the last couple of weeks. After just, like not the big. I mean, one was a Stanton. One actually was for myself. I'm not gonna lie. When I got one of the breaks, got this Jared Jones image variation. But I know it was a Stanton and somebody else. It was you? Did you get the Stanton or something else? I've gotten a few here recently when we've been doing it. I just go back through and like, oh, image variation. Obviously if it was a Bobby or a Julio or, one of the bigger rookies, I'd recognize it right away. But when it's like, a Stanton, I just, wasn't paying attention to it. Although that image, I mean, if I saw it again, I may be, oh, image variation. Oh, you're talking about the extra PCA was for you? I don't remember who. Yeah, I just remember when I was doing one of the sorts today, and just then stuck it over, put it over there, but did not miss it during the sort. Well, it's heading your way. I didn't pocket it. Wasn't trying to like sleight of hand. I had to work on I probably need to work on that skill a little more. I could have just dipped with it, just kind of been like, oh, look over there, guys. Look over there. And just, pulled it off the screen, real slyly like. The best card, now we're talking about this, the best card that I ever found in a sort, and I'm so glad I found it because it would have been real easy to miss. It was from 22 Topps update. Pretty sure 22 update. And I just, even when I found it, I'm like, anyway, it was an SSP of Mike Trout, from some break that we had 22 update in. And I was just kind of going quick. I was just like, just kind of going, I don't know what I was even looking for. Probably, made the better rookies to get out and sleeve or something. And I was just like, oh, wait a minute. And then I was like, oh, that's an SSP. That's the best I've ever found. Right, that's a good one. Bobby, 7th career game with 3 hits, 3 RBIs, and a stolen base on a Monday. Just kidding. There's a lot of qualifiers there. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, and a stolen base. 7th career game. Most in MLB since 2022. 1 hit shy of the cycle for the 11th. Notices 11th time. Yeah, Heritage is definitely easy to miss stuff. Certain things are definitely not easy to do. At least in 2022, every variation is named on the back. Like then, like I think 23 as well. But then 24 and 25, they like some of them don't have the little code on the or not the code, but the little like, hey, this is image, this is color, this is an air. That's easy. I can just go in the back real quick. Look real quick when I sort. So. Well, yeah, the golden mirror helps. That definitely, yeah, that's a lot easier. But yeah, just in like, especially if it's from a hobby, that's like a 22 update hobby. That's the easiest way to miss something because like not every pack has something. Like you can go like 2 or 3 straight packs when there's nothing in it. If you stack them all together, you know, and you just kind of, it looks just like a base. You don't see it. You're like, and it's not turned around or something. And yeah, so that's probably what happened. I just remember going through the sort and I was like, I could have just, you know, I could have just thrown that in a pile, you know, because if it was like in 24 or something, I did it. I don't remember I did it. I probably wasn't, and I wasn't sorting out all the base of all the bets and everything, which just, you know, get the rookies out and such. So I would do. I was like, I was like, oh my goodness, like I was like kind of upset about it. Like I could have totally screwed somebody over. I'm just happy to find it. I think I made a post on YouTube about it too when I did it because I was proud of myself for catching it. My eagle eye for the, you know, after, and it was probably the 3rd or 4th time I like went through because, you know. All right, where are we at? 15 spots. I have that up here somewhere. Let's do this. That back in there for you. All right, anyways, back to MLB. What's going on today? My Royals won. Twins. Let's go watch that game. Dodgers are crushing Colorado in Denver. It's 10-1, top of 6. They still got 2 on in the 6th. But Atlanta and Minnesota. Let's click on that game. St. Louis beat Cincinnati. Did that one kid play again? Let me look at the box scores over here. That's oh wait, White Sox and Cubs going back to back. Oh, do I need to go to that game? Is that game over? Or is it over? Oh, there it is. Top of 8th. Okay, yeah, that's a good game. Let's put that game up. Yeah, it's top of 8th. White Sox are up on the Cubs at in Chicago. There's only 3 games being played right now. The Dodgers game doesn't look like anything interesting to watch. That looks good. There's a commercial for some Pizza Hut pizza. I really love the Pizza Hut pan. We got that the other night. It's so good. I love the pan crust. It's so greasy, but it's so good. It's got a crunch to it. It's kind of thick a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. We did get Italian sausage, and my wife's like, I don't really care for that. I'm like, well, then why did we get it? And I was like, I kind of agree. The Italian sausage isn't that good on this. It was still good because the crust, very good, very good. All right, guys, where are we at? Are we still at 15? I saw some notifications. 13. Who do I need to update on the list? Drew's in. 13. We can get this in. I wish I could edit. I could message on here. Just go click on it. I guess I can do this. Remove. All the same. Yeah, I find that, I mean, this year that it is close because that NL MVP. Right now, I think I see people on. I don't see a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's up for grabs." What I see is either, "Oh no, Otani's going to win it," or it's not PCA, man. His WAR is so crazy, and he's more valuable to his team. I'm like, both arguments are fine, but I don't know. There's still plenty of time for either to, earn it. One of the, if Otani just goes off, and it's like, man, next thing you know, he has 40 home runs, or he comes back and pitches, 3 or 4 games, and he lowers his ERA or something, and hits another 10 home runs. I think that could probably seal the deal, no matter what PCA does. I would think if he goes on a run of some home runs and he pitches a few games and does well, I think that could I think that will be fresh in the minds. Oh man, he came back, he pitched a few games, and he looked good. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm rooting for him. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want him to win. Oh, and also because of this right here. What I got? I bought into some breaks randomly, like around like the whatnot. So I did get some PCA in the mail today. I think what I got. I had the Cubs. I think I got like 3 or 4 base. I don't know if I got any parallels. What did I get? Don't know what I did with them. But anyways, I just want, that'd be cool to have someone else win besides Otani. So, I'm on the side of, if you asked me at this point, I'm picking Otani because I do think the pitching he did for the first half of the year, how well he did it, helped his team out incredibly, right? Yes, they're stacked and they're winning, but that also helped, right? It helped them, have their record that they do while there were some injuries, and it was just Andy's hitting. I don't know. That's where I fall at the moment, but it's close. I'm like, he's having a heck of a year, but he also could go on a tear. I think he could get on a tear, also the same thing. Let's say he gets to 40 home runs all of a sudden, man. He just goes off the rest of the year and he has a 10, a 10 WAR. Okay. All right. I'm winning. I want him though. Especially now that I got all those PCAs now, which, speaking of, where'd they go? I hope I didn't. No, I opened those. Okay, no, I opened those today after I got all the breaks sorted, I think. Hope. unless I stuck them in with somebody else's. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 1 PCA. Oh yeah, 2 PCA, 3 PCA. Oh, I did. I got X-Fractor too. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Got that Michael Bush. That I got that came from Striker's Break when I had the White Sox. I got a Kyle Lodis. Got a Kevin McGonigal base X-Fractor. Oh, a JJ Refractor. I don't know. I didn't. The George Brett X-Fractor. Put that over there. There. Oh yeah, and some Murakamis. Chrome and Olsen and Murakami. I don't know what that is. I knew it. Yeah, I knew it did. I couldn't find the stack. So I think I have 2 X-Fractors now, and I think maybe 4 base. So I have more of him now than Otani. Before I had the same, I think an X-Fractor and a base of each. Now I'm loading up. So, but I mean, yes, that, but I mean, I'd just be cool for him to win. Even when I had the same amount, I'm like, I'd rather see him win it. You could, but I'm not just rooting for him. Like, oh, I want him to win. I want him to win it. Just to have for him to win it, like for this, or just so Otani doesn't win. I want him to earn it. In some people's mind, he has. In my mind, not. And I think a lot of other people, he has not. But that's. I don't have a vote. Most people don't have a vote. So, anyways, this guy, anybody? Anybody know this guy? Kyle? The Aqua Dragon Scales. See, born in 03, so he's about to turn 23. 3rd round in the 25 draft. Now, where are we at? 13? Oh, 11. Let's go. All right, almost a single digits, fellas. Let's get this going tonight so we can get the extra bonus. The bonus auto guarantee going as well. And I hope to just hit it. I'm more just putting on myself. I'm feeling it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm throwing out. I'm confident. I'm getting a little cocky, I guess, saying we're going to get this. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Andrew, here you got another. Arnie, what's up, man? Alec card. Leo. Pretty much everybody shipped out today. There's a couple that I kept, but 90% of people went out today. Everybody should have fresh boxes. Arnie, I had a couple nice hits for you. I'm trying to remember what they were now, but I was like, I think at least. PCA. Oh, we getting a double. MVP right there. He's MVP. He just got a double. Top of 8. Down 1. Yay. He's in the lead. That double. That would be kind of cool. Like if there was like an actual real stat, like WAR, but I think where it was more agreeable. Like I don't know, someone came up with this genius thing. I think WAR is cool and everything. I like it, but it ain't perfect. It's not absolute. If there was some absolute number, right, that you earned based upon, someone that came up with a real, it was, and it was just like, oh yeah. I don't know. They were taking some like special drugs and their brain expanded to use 120, 110%. You only do 110. You can't go past 110 anything. It's the best. The most effort you can give is 110%. You can't give more than 110%. Someone says they gave 112, they're lying. But anyways, and they came up with this great, system of points, like some sort of point, like a real one. And as right, PCA guy let's say he gets a double, right? It adds its point, but it's a real close race. Like every night you're watching, like it'd be cool, It's like, because the WAR, right now you look at it, if at the year ends, PCA has a higher WAR, but if Otani wins, it's like, Yeah, yeah, he was. That would have been smart. Yeah, like plus. Yeah, I think the most I saw was like plus 120. I think 125 or something like that for the plus. What you should have done is take PCA when he was like minus 6,000. Oh, because now you probably could have got a buyout recently for really good money. He was like, I saw at one point he was like plus 6,000 or 8,000. All right, fellas, 11 more spots tonight, and we can get the double guarantee. I think we can do it. All right, what happened that game? Did they change pitchers? All right. All right, I'm going to get rid of this game, and I'm going to go to full screen on the game I care about. This game's more intriguing. Did the White Sox end up sweeping? I think they did. I want to say they swept the Tigers. I really don't know if they did, but I kind of feel like that was what happened. Looking at scores. Let's go to scores. Because I saw that the Tigers like down to 5. They were 5 games under all of a sudden. Let's say that it was yesterday. Yeah, White Sox on that game. So I think they did get swept. The White Sox. That was like where they were like, it was close in the standings. It got closer. Yep, White Sox. And yeah, there. Guess I can go to the standings too and see. White Sox. Yeah, they won 3 in a row. That makes sense. That would get them there. I said the Tigers must have already won today. They won. But yeah, now White Sox are 5 games up now. They can hold it up to win. They'll be up 5.5 in case you couldn't do math. Ohtani could be winning. Oh, he's 3 for 4 with 2 homers at Coors. Yeah, cheat code right there. That's a cheat code. I kind of could see Bobby making a run. If Bobby hit some home runs and also get his average to like 310. He had a struggle there when he was he played hurt. I think he shouldn't have been playing. I think he should have been put on the 10-day IL sooner. But anyways, so I think he kind of a small cold spell, like a couple weeks. And it wasn't even like, oh my god, he was like 0 for like 45 or something like that. Nothing like that, but kind of went where he's almost 300 down to like a 270-ish, right on the nose of 270-ish. But since the IL, he's been hitting like 340. He just hit his first home run though since IL yesterday. He got his second today, but he said a bunch of multi-hit games and stealing bases again. I could even see him potentially, if let's say, he goes off and Jordan just kind of, but I mean, still, it's Jordan to lose. He continues what he's doing. And I said, I could root for Jordan. Because I have like almost $200 in buyback in him. I got quite a bit of Bobby too, honestly. Not Jordan's the most I have. Good example of why WAR isn't everything currently. He has a WAR of 22.6. Yes, just 123 home runs to 500. I think he'll be a Hall of Fame, potentially WAR under 30. Yeah, I mean, he's been a big time player. How old is Kyle? How many more years? I mean, obviously, but not right. And it's a DH. He probably should be able to play too for an extended period of time. That's crazy that he only has a 22.6 WAR. Has he always just been a straight DH? Because that's what kills it. If you're just a straight DH, and you don't have like a high batting average a lot. I think that's probably hurt him too. And so he's probably not stealing bases, right? And so that's why Tani, when he was DHing, high batting average, lots of stolen bases. 33. That probably sounds about right. I would have guessed in that, early to mid 30s in that range. All right, guys, getting 11 spots. Go check out the break on the site. It's what you see in front of you. Oops, wrong button. This button. 4 autos guaranteed. I'm going with, in the boxes. I'm going with we're going to get 6 autos tonight. I'm guaranteeing it in 2 different ways. If we can get the breakdown tonight, the logo guarantee will stay, even if we don't fill it in tonight. But we have a bonus one if we get it tonight. So. He was an outfielder, but not a good one. Okay, so he was probably losing WAR playing outfield. Was that when he was with who was he with? Who was his original team? Then he went to did he go to the Cubs second, right? He was with somebody else first? Or was he at the Cubs first and went somewhere else? Is that right? One of those two, I think. Maybe. I think I should know that, but yeah, but didn't he also play with somebody else, right? Besides the Cubs and the Phillies? I thought there was another team he played for. Do this. Yes. Boston and Washington. And yes. Red Sox is who I was thinking of. No, he went to the Nationals. Then he went to, in 2021, he played for 2 teams, Nationals and Boston. He had 72 games with Nationals. I just picture him I've just seen him in a Boston uniform. That's what it was. And 41 games with Boston, where he only hit 7 home runs. But here, let's look at his 22.6 WAR is what he's at. What's his career batting average? That's his problem. 232. 232 is what his biggest problem is. I'm not going to debate whether he's Hall of Fame or not. He's definitely, he's a baller. That WAR, but yeah, hitting only 232 that is definitely killing his WAR right there. Probably, for a career, his best year ever was actually that 2021 season. He hit 266 between his 2 teams. 291 in a short stint at Boston and 253 in Washington. And then never above 250. One year he was right at 250. One year he batted 190. So he had a 218, a 197. He hit 46 and 47 home runs that year, but I don't know. 218. That's how you stick around hitting 218. Is you hit 46 home runs and lead. Both of those years he led the league in strikeouts. He's done that 3 times, or he leads this year, so he may. All right, Nick says, I'll grab another if someone else does. Who else is grabbing a spot with Nick? Let's have a pledge here. Let's have a pledge system. Nick's gonna pledge to get one. Some other people can pledge to go get another spot. We can get this extra guarantee rolling. But Kyle Schwarber, yes. I mean, if you asked me, I would say yes. He's got a really good shot at becoming a Hall of Famer, just from what I know of Schwarber. But looking at it, you're like, ugh. I mean, yes, 22. I mean, yes, WAR's not everything, but it is an overall good stat. I mean, it is. It's the best we have for that kind of stuff. That 2/3, that batting average just sticks out really bad. What I mean, yes, well, that's too. Yeah, yes. There's all that other stuff too. Yes, that makes him great. That's why I'm like, that's what I think of. Right, I think him of that kind of player. I like, Kyle Schwarber. And I'd be like, yeah, I probably has a shot at it. But then you look at that, a 22.6 WAR in 12 years. That's an average of not even 2 WAR a year. I mean, his best year ever was a 4.6 WAR, and that was last year. So, I mean, obviously, he could take this up, right? He could, hey, he plays another 6 years because he's a DH, and he's productive for another 6 years after this. He could add to that WAR, He's at 2.9 this year. I mean, so he's on a roll, 3.3, 4.6, 2.9. So, before 2024, you take away 7, 8, almost 11 WAR. He's doubled his WAR in the last 3 years. He's would be on the right trajectory, but I mean, yeah, he's led the league 3 times in home runs. He's leading now. So 2 times. This would be the 3rd year, but also the 3rd time he's led the league in strikeouts. Not like Ohtani has a potential. He could lead the league in strikeouts the other way. Anyways, that's kind of, I don't know, that's interesting. Yeah. Fun little. It's not something I don't do often is look at Kyle Schwarber's baseball reference page, but it's fun when you go look at stuff. You see stuff. It's all right. Yeah, I like it. You say if you would just about to said, yeah, but we went and looked. I'm like, and I'm not an expert. We would need to, there's smarter people than me. All right, where are we at? Well, 11? Yep, 11 spots. I am still working. I'm working the any avenue, any angle I have to try to get some more 26 Chrome hobbies. I've looked here and there. I've kind of, lurking different places. I mean, if I have to go and find the trench coat guy and to get some for the right price, and do it. But I haven't had that opportunity. So I'm still looking. I would love to get some more because hobbies I thought were really good this year. And didn't do any jumbos, but I watched a lot of jumbos and they were okay. Normally I'm a big jumbo guy, but I do feel like the hobbies this year were I'd like to get some more. I need to find some on a clearance rack somewhere. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's what we need to happen. What else do we got to talk about? Oh, bottom. I'm gonna switch this game. It's bottom 8. Like Minnesota is about to possibly pour it on. They're already at 4-2 over Atlanta. They got bases loaded, no outs. Luke Keishel popped out the first. 1 out. Oh, 103? Dang. Nice. Yeah, I saw that. He threw a couple people out. I mean, one of the things, like, I could have thrown the guy out. Let's be honest. It didn't take much. Like the catcher had it, took a nap, and then was like, arm it off. Then he tagged the guy. I don't think it needed anything special there. I mean, you still got to make an accurate throw, but it was just like, you could just, like, yeah. But yes, so impressive. The one about the one that I didn't see both. I just saw one. And it was like, okay, I mean, a good throw, but it was just like, I mean, never should have been going home. Never should have been going home type thing. Wait, Sapphire and Japan set next week? Are they doing the... Oh, that's the Samurai set you're talking about, right? Sapphire's... Okay, did they add Sapphire to the list? That was not up there before. At least I don't think so. Maybe I did see. Maybe I did see. All right. Well, they may have added Sapphire. They may have added Sapphire. They kind of... They've done that a couple times this year where they've had their list up, and then like they did that with the LOGOFRACTOR. Another pop-up this first. But they added the logo out of nowhere. Let me go look at the list. But they actually have, I told them years ago, why don't you guys have a release, page? They finally do. Now they have a release schedule. I know it was accurate, but yeah, logo Wednesday, 11 Central. Okay, 11. Well, that's right. That's normally what it is. Normally, that's weird. It's showing me the Central time. Normally, it says the Eastern time. That's right. They've changed that to Cosmic. I never saw Cosmic. I do see Sapphire now, and that's the 26th. So yeah. Yeah, so that's next Wednesday. But I don't remember, that was not up there at some point. That they've added that. Because that Samurai was up there. But they added the Chrome at some point here recently. Because I look at this fairly often. That was did they change Bowman Chrome? I thought they had Bowman Chrome at release was the 11th. Or did they go on pre-sale the 11th? I mixed my days up. It says Wednesday the 9th. For some reason, I thought the Bowman Chrome was actually September 11th on the release. So a few days ago? Okay. I have probably not looked in the last few days on that. Monday's museum collection. And I like museum collection. But it's really annoying when I'm looking at it and one of the cards is a Mike Trout. It's a sticker auto. Museum's collection should not have sticker autos, I think. That's kind of lame. I'm fine with Inception having the sticker autos because it's cheap. These museum collection boxes are probably going to be like $700-800. Something like that. Something crazy. Where Inception, you can get them for a couple $100, whatever. $300, whatever they are. Because they have sweet patches. Museum collection with sticker autos. They have a Derek Jeter on here that's not a sticker auto, but they have this Mike Trout patch card with a sticker auto. That's what I'm saying. Yes, it's going to be expensive. Should not have sticker autos. What is it? You get 3 hits in that? Is that what it is? Like you get 3, is it like 3 autos? It's been a while since I've done museum collection. It's been too expensive. The first year I got back into it, I opened 1 box. I got a 1. I may have opened 2, who knows? But the first one I opened, I got a 1-1. Oh, Otani's up. MVP watch. Otani is not up anymore. Betts is up. All right, back to the Chicago showdown. Bottom of 9th, 1 on, 1 out. At least that's what that said. Yep. Is it? Come on. 1 out. Ian Happ is up. Gordon Hicks. All right, still 11 spots left. How many likes are we at? That's the next question. Do we get the 15 yet? I think what I need to do, I've seen this, I need to put a poll up. Can we get the 15 likes? There. Yeah, Sapphire. I mean, I'm assuming Sapphire will be. I'm guessing $600. I feel like last year it was, or like 500 to 550. It's going up crazy. Used to when I first got into it, like you could get that for like a couple $100. Which I mean, everything was cheaper, but I feel like it's gone up more than a lot of boxes. Like, is it a guarantee auto? That's also some Sapphire. There's a guarantee auto. Sometimes there's not. This kind of depends. This doesn't say anywhere. Doesn't say. It doesn't. It doesn't have a box. Usually there's like a box. They'll have a picture of the box, and it will say. But is that a hidden gem? Did they put the hidden gem only in this, or is this something different? There's a sweet Bobby here. Come over here. Here. It's a sweet looking Bobby. I don't know what that is. See if it says what we're chasing. It is hidden gems right there. So are hidden gems now only in Sapphire? Because I have not seen hidden gems anywhere else this year. So. Oh yeah, they sell for a ton. Yeah, that's interesting. Is that going to be now just be put in that? So it looks awesome though. That looks way better than all the other hidden gems, I think. Because there's like a raw stone kind of, not, and then like like it's kind of like there's like a, I don't know, like where it's in like a hidden gem kind of had a look to it instead of just like a bunch of gems behind it. But they were always cool. But this looks way cooler. Yeah, it is. That looks really slick. Oh, we got a tie game. Nico Horner tying the game. 5-5. All right, we need somebody to get us down to 10, and then Steve said he's willing to pledge someone else get an extra spot. He'll get an extra spot. There's starving kids somewhere. This world. All they want tonight, see this rip happen. If we can get both guarantees hit. Can't sleep until they see this. I'm doing my best whatnot impersonation. Come on. Ugh. Ugh. I wish I could figure out because like Arnie, I know Arnie got in trouble the other day for having the baseball game up. He had the baseball game up in the audio. I don't know how big the screen was. I just heard about this. But I've had the game up. I've never had anything happen. Mine's are all monetized when I go live, for later viewing. And I have a window over here that says, like, oh, live game, but my OBS system, I don't know how to get that game over there anymore. I almost think the MLB, they did something where it doesn't do what it used to do or something. I definitely here. Live game. I'm gonna hit this button. I do this. Like, yeah, I think what happened is like you would put it in its own little window, but it doesn't want to work like that anymore. There's teams. All right, guys, we are in the single digits. Niner left. Niner left. Niner. We can get it. We can get it. I need to make it in its own little like window, like a not like a picture-in-picture type window. I used to be able to do that, but I don't have that ability. Nowhere on here that says there's full screen. There's no way to make it the mini thing, and then it like stays on top of. I wonder. If I make it its own window. All right, OBS, where you're at. Okay, yeah, and saying that's kind of it's the audio is usually the problem, having the audio up there. Because I've had a game on, like it was just sitting on, the game was just on, size of my face window. My card camera's in the bottom. It's got to be at the bottom, so it's not there. Yeah, picture-in-picture. What it is, but I don't know how to get this to a picture-in-picture. I think the MLB app, they changed it where you can't or something. So it was like down here, you could just go, ooh. Get the game up here. But anyways, extra innings in Chicago on the north side. Yeah, I don't see any buttons allow me to do this. Oh, hit layout. Layout. Hide game matchup theater mode. That. I don't know. I'm trying. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, at this point, I'm trying to figure out even how. I mean, I could add. Let's see here. So I got that, but that's not the window. This one was like like the little mini player you could get the game to. This is not. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, that's not. What is that? I don't even know what that. Now he's 4 for 5. He already had 2 home runs, right? So he just got an extra hit. I saw earlier someone said 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. Maybe we can put this up there. Maybe that's stupid. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Properties. Yeah, I don't know how to make it a picture-in-picture. The window? Maybe I hit. this. Cast, save, share, cast. Pages, links, and my security. Open Gemini and Chrome. Oops. I don't know. All right. Right. Yeah. Not quite the same. There you go. Your pleasure. 5-5, top of 10, two no outs, 2 on. All right. Did we get more likes? We were at 6 likes before. 22 likes. Holy cow. Never mind. We're crushing it. We apparently need a new goal. I got 2 more of the Chrome Fanatics megas coming. 4 or 2, and then there 2 later. 2 already came. They were pretty good at 2 numbered cards plus I think it was a gold auto I got. Was that the Bob Seymour, or did I get Bob Seymour? Or was it even gold? I don't remember. I thought it was a gold auto. But the 2 I got were good. But it's not still true. Like I said, we need somebody to go get a case of those Phoenix megas. They're cheap. They're more expensive. They're $85. But my small sample size, they look pretty good. All right. 8 spots left. 8 spots. All right. Now we're getting to it. Where we start to roll. I don't think Hutch got it. He went to bed. Hutch didn't get any spots. He went to bed. Missing out. Had to go fish. Benintendi down on strikes. Now there's 2 outs. Is that easy enough to see on there? The game? Here, make it slightly bigger. And I'm adding my own commentary to it. I think it's like a free use type thing. You can do it, and I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm going to get in trouble. Go to jail for doing this. Make it a little bit tighter. Even got the captions on for you. Maybe the captions on is going to get me in trouble. Turn this on. Those be copyrighted too. I don't know. Then did the Braves did not come back. They lost 2-4. Oh, dang. Okay, wait, oops. Here. Looking at the other scores. We're missing the game. My bad. I didn't realize. Volume market. All right. More spots. Get ripping. Again, if we get them all done in tonight, we got the extra bonus guarantee. But if we don't get the bonus auto, as I explained earlier, someone will get half of their spot refunded. I'm saying we're gonna get them all, so I ain't worried about it. We're gonna get it, but I'm not confident. No. Game froze. I'm busted. Oh wait, now it's buffering. There we go. Back to life. Tristan Peters. I'm gonna make a little post over here. Let's see. Put this up here. There, 8 spots left. Oh, I got a request. Max Muncy hit the longest home run. Oh, hit by a Dodger. Okay. The longest home run hit by a Dodger player this season. 461. Let's see. They get a run across. I'm rooting for the White Sox. My Royals ain't gonna win it. I'm rooting for the lovable losers from the South Side. Just fair over the bag. Just fair. For an out. Oh, PCA leading off. Bottom of the 10th. All right. Yeah. Hate to put commercials up. Oh, John, I'm just now seeing the chat there about the Bowman Chrome Sapphire blowout saying for about 930 and 1 auto. Yeah, it's not the same every time though. Every release it's different. Like hasn't really been consistent. I mean, maybe the last handful of releases they're getting more consistent with an auto, but yeah, I feel like there's a lot of inconsistency. Some will have an auto, some won't. Usually the Bowman, I think, just about always have a guaranteed auto, I think. And then some of the Chrome do. And I'm assuming that was going to be EQL. That's been EQL just about every time now. Even when it was cheaper, that got turned into EQL a long time ago. And I'm probably less due than other people, but I'm due. I used to get about pretty much every EQL, even if it's like some dumb product. I mean, there are some I skip, but for the most part, I mean, all the basketball ones I've had now, and all the football ones, all the baseball ones, I'll usually put in for even like I put in for some of them, but you can do the single boxes, and also you can put it for the case. Done that, and do I'm due. I didn't see Cosmic. You saying you saw Cosmic on there, but yeah, not on there anymore. Well, PCA just walked it off. MVP, 2-run homer, 30th homer, man. He said if he can go off, get to like 40 home runs, get that WAR to like 10, I think it would win it then. And he said, but I think enough of the experts that are voting, I think still we're going to lead Ohtani. But I think this is closer than it was last year with Judge and Rowley. I don't think that was ever that close. There's a Star Wars coming out, Star Wars Chrome. Who's getting that? Tuesday. This Friday is flagship football. 26 flagship football. I do have a blaster on the way. I ordered it because I wanted the free shipping, so I added a blaster of that to an order to get free shipping. Topps 2025-2026 Topps Definitive Collection drops in 12 hours. So that kind of just looks like what's those like high-end Panini ones? That's kind of what that looks like, to be honest with you. I think everybody's nodding. Now there's 20 some people in here. We got the 15 likes. We got the 22 likes. Now we need more likes. I can edit the poll. I ended the poll. The poll. Someone said no. You guys are crazy. We had 8 spots left. 8 spots left to go. And Robert, I don't know if you were in earlier. I added live tonight. If we can get it in tonight, I added an extra bonus. We have the logo auto guarantee. So if I don't pull an auto from one of these boxes, we'll have somebody will get their entire spot refunded, the cost of the team, and then also, because I'm feeling it, we're going to get it. If we don't get 6 autos, if we get a logo and then we don't get the 6, somebody will get half of their buy-in refunded. If we don't get a logo or another auto, one person will get the whole spot and someone else with half. If we don't get a logo, but we get a bonus auto somewhere else, then it's just the logo. That means we got the bonus auto. But I'm feeling it. I think that if I don't know, it's gonna be 7,000. I don't know, but I was thinking thousands. Yes, that definitive stuff is expensive, but maybe it is. And honestly, it's basketball, so you're probably right. It's probably gonna be like 10K because it's basketball. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. It looks kind of like the higher end, those Panini type products. Honestly, kind of what it reminds me of. The National Treasures and whatever those are, and the briefcases, you know, that kind of what it reminded me of, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's tomorrow. I will not be trying to buy in those, especially if it's that many $1,000. It's EQL. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm EQL. Definitive collection. We're not being that. Also, there's Topps Royalty Premier League. Kind of looks kind of similar. Also EQL. Logo. Let's see if it says EQL on here. It says who is EQL. It doesn't say it. I don't think this will be, because this is not like a high ticket box. I'm sure the Sapphire will be. Let's see if it said EQL. Who is EQL? It doesn't say it, but also it's still ways out. So this has been EQL for sure the last couple years. That's what I remember. All right. Anyways, where are we at? We still at 8 spots. Still at 8 spots. We can do it though. I want to get that extra bonus. All right. Postpaid. Pushing it. Marking it. All right. That's all the baseball. Assuming that other game's gotta be over by now. Rockies and Dodgers. 11-5. Got a couple runs in the ninth. Someone said Ohtani was 4 for 5. I guess Ohtani's also doing it too. I mean, yeah, it's against the right, but it's still numbers. Oh, he didn't get his last at bat, and he had a pinch hitter for him. Yeah, 4 for 5, 4 runs, 3 RBIs. How many home runs is that? 29. So PCA's at 30. Ohtani's at 29. Ohtani's at 78. Also, I just want to say, I think I got everybody's extra refund for those that the other night when I had the golden mirror, the flagship mixer with the golden mirror guarantee up. It was up for a few days, and usually when that happens, I get mad, throw things. But anyways, we had the 2 half case of the megas. When I put those up, the flagship was like half sold. And I said, anybody from that point on that buys a spot in one of the mixer or one of the half case, and also buys a spot in the golden mirror, you got a $5 refund. I think I got everybody that qualified for that. If you think I didn't get it, let me know. I got the golden mirror spot refunded. That was a new guy. Who was that? Dang it. The Jared. I think it was a Jared. Yeah, Jared in. I got you all refunded up. The golden mirror spot. You had a couple extra shipping and the bonus 5. So you had like a lot of refunds that came your way. But I got it done. I was like, okay, I got all the shipping done, and then I was shipping my eBay things, and then I was like, okay, let me sit here and spend the 20 minutes it takes to get all the refunds in. And I even went back. I went back and then I looked again, and I found a couple more just shipping refunds. I think everybody should be good to go on the refunds. Not sure if you got a refund. Here, I can go look. I got right here. I'll search your name. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I got you, Memphis. You should have got an email. But I remember giving you one, because then I remember also you got a. But I'll look. Let's see here. Orders. Partial refund. Yeah, you got it. I don't think this. Yeah, it doesn't show your address. So you see, partial refunded. I sent $12.99 back to you. So it was the shipping for $7.99 plus the $5 for that spot for buying into both the bonus. So, gotcha. I just remember, because I distinctly remember doing yours. But yeah, I got that refunded, I think. Plus, and then you got some refunded from that one as well. You're shipping in that one. So you should have had like $21 come your way. Oh, even more, because you got some up there too. So even more. That took me an extra time just to make sure I got all the $5 too. But yeah, you got yours. So yeah, you had. I think you should have got 3 separate refunds. 2 for $7.99 and 1 for $12.99. You should get an email. I don't know what email it went to, but whatever email. All right. Anyways, let's see. We're still at 8, or did we get a little movement going? Hold off. Go a little bit longer here. If we can get it in to get the bonus. Did Jordan do today? What is today? Monday? They may not have played. I don't think they played. Yep. Who else is the MVP? Still potential. Again, it's Jordan. It's Jordan's race to lose. Cameron Era did 1 for 4 with a strikeout. He's had a single. Not much going on for him. Where's he at? He's at about 273 with a 901 OPS. all talked about what PCA did. They had the walk-off home run tonight. Tani, the 4 for 5 with 2 homers. Bobby, he was 3 for 4 tonight with 4 runs, 3 RBIs, a walk, stolen base, home run, double, single. He's at the 286. I think if Bobby can go on a run, get to where he gets to like 310, 320 in that ballpark, get that OPS to 900, plus get 40 something stolen bases. Get his WAR up there. I don't know. Right now, all the American League guys are. That WAR is close. Cameron Ayers not even close up there in WAR, but he's last I saw second. Let's see if that's changed. Wonder if there's been any changes to the odds. Last I saw, Jordan was minus 2,000. It was like minus 900, and then I looked a couple days later, and it was minus 2. Where they stand today? Let's just look at all of them. Let's just look at all of them. See what they have to say. All right, guys. Again, there's a link there in the chat. We're down to 8 spots. Jordan still minus 2,000. Bobby plus 8,000. Dingler plus 7. Ben Rice plus 5, and Cameron Ayers 950. National League, again, someone said this earlier where Ohtani was plus, but now they're both minus 105 and 115, so it's still even money. Cam and Dylan Cease, that's been a tight race for quite some time now. Miz is up quite a bit. National League, Rookie of the Year, Gonigal. Murakami's back now. McGonigal is up to he's like 3rd in WAR for the AL. Then JJ and Stewart. Some people are saying Sal has had a much better year. Some people I know, they're like, JJ should be Stewart. That's sad. Then he has quite a few more home runs. Yeah, he's at 26 home runs and 91 RBIs, which is like almost leading the 91 RBIs. Then 258, 806 OPS. But yeah, 26 home runs and 91 RBIs. I'm kind of leaning towards Sal personally after kind of looking at that. Baez has cooled off. He went 0 for 4 today. I don't even see JJ. Oh, he's down there. He pinch hit. Yeah, I think it should be. He's at 16 home runs, 46 RBIs, adding 244 with only a 724 OPS. He may be playing better defense than Sal, I think. But those offensive numbers are pretty gaudy. 26 homers for a actual rookie like Murakami. He's a little older. Sal Stewart's only 22. That's 26 and 91 and 258. Not. I'd vote for Sal if it was me. Here, I'll let you guys see the numbers. Oh, wait, you can't see the numbers. We're still over there. Oh, no, you can't, because I'm on the wrong screen over here. There's Sal. There's Sal. Here's JJ. So you can see 26 homers, 91 RBIs. Both have 12 stolen bases to 13. I want to say it's a defense that I think is a lot of people is what's helping him. But I mean, better batting. I mean, offensively, it's not even close in my opinion. I mean, 26 is a lot more than 16, and 91 is a lot more than 46. A little bit, and with plus a better batting average, better, I mean, OPS. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. And he's done it all in just 68 games this year. He's only played 68 games compared to 81. So it's 13 more games for JJ. And I don't know. What do you guys think? What does everybody else think? Getting late on a Monday. Give me Sal. I'm kind of leaning that way. I mean, JJ's having a great year. I think that's for a rookie. I mean, 22 years old, 26 bombs, 91 RBIs. I mean, RBIs are kind of, you know, they're not totally in your control, but still. You got 91, you're doing something right. I mean, you're taking advantage of more opportunities that are given to you. That's what the RBI number says. Oh man, you guys are wearing me down. I'm getting tired. I wish I had something open. I have nothing open at the. Actually, you know what? I do have something open. Omega. A few of these for myself to rip. Don't try to. I was going to save them all for rip night, which is, you know, almost a little less than 3 weeks now. The first Sunday every month we do it. So it's September 6th, I believe, is our next one. That first Sunday, 8 p.m. Central, community rip night. Come on, and back to even for them. But I mean, they were pretty much even for both of them anyway. It was minus 115 and minus 105 or something like that between the two of them. So it was pretty much even. But anyways, rip night. You know, get your boxes, save them up. Again, it's, I mean, I got some boxes to save, but you know, I get it. Hard to save them. You want to rip them. But, and by then, there's probably a couple other releases out. Maybe. No? Not really, I guess. I guess if you get a Sapphire box, you could come on and rip a Sapphire box. You'd be a superstar ripping a Sapphire box here. But anyway, yeah, it's real easy. It takes no qualifications. You just got to have your phone, some boxes, and use the link. Come on, hang out, rip away, and have some fun. Bubba. Shamson. Where do those odds change at? Where were you seeing the odds? What were you looking at for them to change? Like where do they change at? I want to pull an image variation. I don't think this at all this year. Maybe I pulled one from a hobby. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I pulled the image variation. Any Chrome maybe. No, I think I got one from Chrome. One or none. No, I mean, yeah. All right, guys. Again, getting down to it. We're running out of steam, but we got 8 spots left. We can get it in tonight. Okay, we have the extra bonus. If not, go away. Present, James Wood, Kate Horton. I'll go back to the, I was using the Fanatics. If hit refresh back. Boards. Yeah, I'm still showing minus 115 and 105. Just pretty much even money. Everything else. Bobby didn't rock it up at the 3-4 night. Let's go over to DraftKings. Let's see what they had to say. Gotta do an update. Update. This box is gonna bust. All right. Futures? Is that what it is? Yeah, awards. Oh, so they're totally different. They have Jordan at minus 1,200 instead of minus 2,000. Cameron at 800. So everything else is about the same. If I think Bobby was plus 8,000 over there, yeah, he's plus 7,000 here. And they have it reversed here. They have PCA at minus 115, Otani minus 105. Here at Fan Google. Young. Nick says his match offer on a spot is still live. So he says if you guys want to get some spots. Miz is about the same, minus 750, about the same between Cam and Dylan for the Cy Young and Rookie of the Year. We got McGonigal a little bit higher up here. I think he was only minus 400. He's minus 525 over here. With Murakami about the same. And they have JJ minus 160 and Stewart plus 130. I don't agree with that. And the odds are just odds. I mean, they can be wrong. I mean, not. That's why they're odds. But. And then it's Carson Bench. He passed Nolan. Nolan was third before, but now Carson Bench is at plus 2,200. He's making some ground up. But then TJ Rumfield plus 10,000. Esmeralda Valdez. Who's that? Does he play for the Rockies too? TJ? I don't know. Who was that? He's plus 10,000. Then Bryce Eldridge plus 20,000. No team yet. We have 8 spots left. We kind of went on a roll there. We've been slow though here the last 15-20 minutes. So I just opened up. I have a few megas for myself. I have a few of these. I've been saving them for Rip Night coming up, but I was like, I'll rip one. And it was garbage. Oh, yeah. The best I did was a base Murakami, Chrome rookie, off-centered. But so yeah, Oh, Pirates for Valdez. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, and Nick is saying if anybody else is offering to get a spot, he'd match it and get another spot. So we can get down because we had the bonus tonight. We can get this going tonight, which we're fading on that hope, but there's still a glimmer, still a glimmer. For the extra bonus, which I explained earlier, the bonus auto bonus, on top of the logo auto guarantee. And I'm ready to rip. Definitely ready to rip. Some different stuff too. I haven't ripped this in a while. 25 Inception, and obviously this is something. This is a fun throwback. So I'm trying to think. I was thinking the top rookies: Walker, Gunner. I know Gunner's kind of struggled. Corbin Carroll. Who am I missing? It was obviously Adley, but I mean, he's long since kind of fallen off the wagon. And who else are we looking for? What other rookie am I missing from 23? Man, I could go get a checklist. I was just trying to more do an exercise in my head of what can I remember? Who else? I mean, for my Royals, it was Michael and Benny. But just to think of some other names from this year. Zach Neto. Yeah. Yeah, because he was in 23 update. Yep. Good call. I mean, I'll probably should go to the checklist. Let's just go find a checklist. Let's do it. 2023. I'm kind of curious now. I was trying to do it earlier. Those are the only 3 names I could come up with that I was like, okay, yeah, these are definitely. Anyways, if in the chat, if you're willing to throw down with Nick, another spot, let him know. We'll get a list going. It only take 4 people right now, or actually 3 other people to say they would take us. No, never mind. That only gives us. Never mind. It's 8. I can't. Why did I think it would double if I'm a moron? Shut up. It's late. What I'm doing. Francisco Alvarez. That was just one of the cards they showed. Let's take a look at the base. Come over here. Let's just look. Bring it over here. Let's see. Shea Bangaliers, Nick Prado, JJ Bleday, 7 a year. Michael Toglia, Riley Green. I think he's hurt at the moment. Raza Ohapi. There's Rushman. Corbin Carroll. Oh, Anthony Volpe. There you go. I can't. Vargas. Oh, Michael Harris as well. That's a decent one. Mayor Cabrera. Rise Terang. It's actually a solid one too. Rel, Miranda, Lennon Sosa, Fujinami, and Oscar Colas. No, thank you. There's Jordan Walker. There's my Vinny. Bo Naylor. Garrett Mitchell, Meneses, Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown's good. Ezekiel Duran, Kodai, Josh Young, Yoshida, Tovar, Guerrero. There's Frankie, Von Grisham. Is Von Grisham on the? He's on the Angels now. Moreno, Nolan Gorman, Spencer Steer, Uriz, and there's Gunner. The extended set. So this is like the non. Oh, yeah. There's a few extras in there. I couldn't name. There's Frankie. All right, let's see. I was trying to do, yeah. I was thinking earlier, who am I missing? Yeah, there's a few in there. There's 2026 Panini Prism Baseball. I don't think anybody's getting excited for Panini Prism Baseball, are you? This Topps X Cause, that looks kind of cool. I tried to buy a couple boxes. I think it was fairly cheap. But I couldn't get any. I had some in my cart, I remember. I want to buy some, but I don't know, some artist guy. I don't know who it is, but I was gonna buy a box or two. And Panini 3 and 2 baseball's coming out at some point. Well, it says TBA. Lame. You got some nice cards. I'm going to a sport card show in September in Pasadena. Okay, sweet. Who are you looking for at the card show? Appreciate it. Yo. Yeah, we've been talking about that. I'm rooting for PCA. I would say right now, I would personally give the edge to Ohtani. And I think the voters would too. I'm rooting for PCA. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, we were watching it. I saw the walk off. I'm rooting for him. I think he can do it. I want to see him get the 40 home runs. Like, just have a crazy high WAR. It's right now. I mean, I think his WAR is overinflated. So it personally, as it hit the center field, it's slightly. I don't think it, especially obviously if you go to F WAR, that's crazy. But I want to see him get to like 10 WAR, and I'm like, yeah, he's my guy. But I'm rooting for him. I want him to win. And I like Ohtani a lot. I want to see someone else win it and like deserve it. Like really, like, yeah. Like, kind of like when Bobby sucked, when Bobby had his like 10 WAR season, but Judge had like 11 WAR season, you know, it was like kind of sucked. So if Bobby was in the National League that year, he probably would have won it, I think, over Ohtani, because it was that kind of year that PCA needs. And he's on track to do it. He definitely can do it. I think he has to continue I think he has to do more at this point, in my opinion, than Ohtani does. But also, I was saying, Ohtani comes back. Let's say he pitches like 3 games and he just lights out again, and he, continues the offense. I think that would lock it in the voters' mind, because oh man, he's back to pitching. But it's close. I will agree it's close. Last year when people were saying Cal Riley had a shot, I really was like, I wasn't quite on that hype train. I mean, I would like to see someone else new win it, because it's the same guys year in, year out for the most part, the last 5 years. But oh yeah. Yeah, I think I think it really is actually truly close. Where last year people were talking about it, this year I believe it is. Because PC's a totally different player than Cal. Cal just hit home runs. Let's be honest, and he was okay behind the plate last year. But yeah, I love me some PCA. He's like Bobby. He reminds me of Bobby ways. It's that kind of. Yeah. Anyways, guys, we're down to 8 spots. Last I looked. Again, we have the extra bonus going right now. If we fill I there's an extra bonus. Everyone else know, if you haven't been in here, it's an extra bonus. We have. I called it the lag tonight. The logo auto guarantee. We only got 3 boxes, but I'm guaranteeing we're going to get an auto, because I got a feeling. Honestly, personally, I got a feeling we're going to get 2. Which is kind of why I'm doing the extra bonus. I think we're going to get a bonus auto somewhere. But if we don't get a logo auto, somebody will get their spot refunded. And if we don't get the what I'm calling the bonus auto, another person and or both, it could be both, it could be one or either, will get half of their spot refunded tonight if we get it in tonight. Should be most valuable player on team. I mean, I don't think that should be the number one criteria, because let's just say you're on the worst team ever, right? And but you have an okay year, but you compared to everybody else, right? You're like, dude, I carried this team, but I had like, I had 25 home runs. The next person had 5, right? And everyone else on defense sucked, and I was okay, right? You would have that, right? You would be, oh man, this guy was like he helped this team the most. That's where I disagree with that argument. I do think you need to help your team, but I think people look at when they hear most valuable player, oh, it's most valuable on the team. Yes, I do think they do need to be valuable on their team. And that's where, to me, Ohtani really shines, though. The fact that he pitched half a season and it was amazing. That's where I think. That's where I kind of, people say that. To me, I just think of it logically, right? Right? To say, oh, well, he was the MVP. This guy helped his team out the most, more than anybody else. But his team sucked really bad or something, right? Like, it doesn't. It is an individual award, right? It's based upon your individual stats. It's not a team award. That's where I'm going to be like, that's an aspect of it, Arnie. That's in my humble opinion, and that's why I think that it is not a team award. It is the best player, right? It doesn't, not the best player on, that helped their team out the most. That could be one of the same, the best player in the league. If he had 60 home runs, 180 RBIs, 50 stolen bases, and then obviously, yes, he is the most beneficial to his team. Well, but that's, it's some sports writers. I don't know. I don't vote, so I don't know. I think it's sports writers is who votes. But also, he pitched. He did pitch this year, and also, right? And one of the years he won it, he went 50-50, 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases as a DH, which is not normal. So, he's a unicorn. That's the thing. He's a unicorn. Kind of does it all. Like this year, he's like, okay, I'm not going to steal bases. I'm going to focus on pitching more. And he was the best pitcher when he pitched. What is 1.72 ERA or something like that? Crazy. And he kind of even started slow, as far as innings, until he got more, doing more innings and just. But I'm rooting for PCA because I want PCA to go off and just like, yes, where it's a no doubter, right? Or it's like, no, yeah, so I'm hoping he wins. So I like me some PCA. And like I said, I think it'd be good for baseball too. Well, he's not pitching though, so you can't say he's doing it all. He's not doing it all. He's not pitching. You can't say he's doing it all. It's especially when that's the biggest thing to me, right? When you compare to Ohtani, it's tough if he's pitching. I know he didn't pitch every year, but like I said, the one year he didn't even at all pitch. It was just boom, 50-50. But Ohtani's also doing it all. He's playing the right. The pitcher is the ultimate defensive player, right? The pitcher is the most important defensive player, bar none. It's not even close. So when he's doing it he did at the highest level for half a season. So I think that's where that's where to me. Some people get the Ohtani fatigue. I get it and whatever, but he's just a DH. But he's not just a DH. This year, for sure, he didn't. There's been years he didn't pitch. Yeah. and that's where I fall. I mean, I'm not saying I'm right even. I think it's a close. I mean, if PCA won right now, and I mean, at the end of the season, like, and he won the votes, I'm like, hey, good work. He's put him in a spot to deserve it, in my opinion. I don't know that he would win it right now, but I'm rooting. I think he could do it. I think he could get on a run, and it's like, right, I said, I mean, he just goes off. He carries his team to the top, spot in the NL, and he gets over 40 home runs, and it's just get his, what is his average? I don't know what his average is at. To be honest with you, let's go look. I'm gonna go look. I don't know every little stat of all these guys. Ohtani is 295 and 9. Ohtani had been, I know, up on average in OPS. 295 and 948 Cubbies. Anyways, did we get any more spots sold? That's what I'm really wondering. That was epic tonight, the walk-off. Mashed that thing, the right field. 281 and 929. So down about 15, little over about, but I guess that's 17 points on average and 30 on OPS ish. I think is about what I can't remember what Ohtani was on his OPS, but right. Similar home runs, 29 to 50. I mean 29 to 30 with PCA in the lead. I think I'm assuming PCS have quite a few more stolen bases. Yeah, 31. Yep. Ohtani's not. He has like a dozen this year, maybe ish. Ohtani paying off the sports writers. That's where all that money went. All right, guys, 8 spots. I know. So if you're gonna get a spot, say it in the chat. And then Steve said he's in for another spot. Get this rolling. Get some life. Get some life too in the chat. Wait, PCA did go 5 for 5. He was 4 for 5 tonight. Same as Ohtani. They both went 4 for 5. PCA and 2 home runs. That's crazy. And they both had 2 home runs. Very similar. PCA just didn't have as many runs. He only had 2 runs. But their line was very similar tonight. That's crazy. And that's awesome. That's pretty sweet, right? It's like, oh yeah? Hold my beer, Ohtani. I got a walk-off. And he did against a much better team. I don't know who was pitching, but still. It's crazy that both of them were 4 for 5 with 2 home runs. 3 RBIs. E-Dub said he's in. I don't know if E-Dub did say that. He may just be making it up, but doesn't mean he couldn't be. Yeah, we're still at 8. We've been 8 spots for like 40 minutes now. We were like, boom, boom, boom. We kind of just fell off the bandwagon. I thought for sure we were going to start rolling and just getting it. See if this guy countered. Ooh, speaking of it, I was talking about this earlier. No, bro. No, I got this list for 150. I'm not really budging on this. So it's a PSA 9 pop count with almost 3,000 graded. Yeah, so it's like it's like pushing 40% gem rate. Not easy to gem. And I'm not selling for 70. I don't even know what they go for now. I know there for a while they were pushing 150 and then they kind of went down and like some were selling for around 100. I'm like, no, that's fine. If I don't need to sell it. And you really want it, make me a fair offer, because I know what I got. Bobby Witt. And those heritage rookies. Not easy to gem. Can I defer a break spot payment like the Dodgers? I mean, you can defer till payday, I guess. I don't know. We do payday loans here now. That's what I'm actually gonna start doing. I'm gonna start having like a thing on there. You can pay some juice. Um, you know, 8 I'll be like also a paycheck loan shark guy. I would need to get a chain first. I think I need to get a big chain. Some guys behind me. Just yeah, start doing that. That's because I have all your. I mean, I have most all your addresses. So just saying. I'm just saying. I have a guy show up someday. JG Wentworth. It's my money. And I want, dude, who's offering me $70? Don't offer me $70. You ain't get. Let's go. I'm gonna go look real quick. What are these even going for? What is a 2022? Or not 2012. 22 tops. And just so you know, if you're looking for Bobby, you don't have to type high number because he's not in regular heritage. But if you just type that right there, it just comes up and it knows it. But we'll do that. And then I'm going to do PSA 10. PSA 10. So let's see. What are people asking? There's me asking 150. There's probably not even that many. Here's a PSA 9. Someone's asking 105. Oh, that's a Chrome. Base Chrome, the 999. There's someone 125. Go buy that one. Here's someone asking 150, 130, 144. Mine's has been up there for a while. There you go. Go buy that one at auction. I'm gonna watch it though. PSA 10. I would really love to have a PSA 10 on the image variation. I got a bunch of 8s, and I think and a 9. So yeah, and that's all there is. Oh, okay. Here's a 9. There's not that many for sale of these. 9. But if you saw, there's there's an MJ. You can go buy yourself an MJA 10 for $20. It's by MJA Collections, and it's like their own grading. Is this like some dude? Or is that all AI? That's hilarious. All right, let's go. Let's go look at sold. People aren't selling those. If you want it, make me an offer. There's 92. See, I bet what happened, right? So this is where someone just puts it up there for $92. I almost sold 86. So they're down a little bit, 90. I'm not interested in selling for that much. I don't need to sell it. They're down a little bit for sure. They definitely were all over 100, but you can see. So yeah, I don't have any interest in selling for that much. So there was a little bit of a run there, but they were definitely been going for a little bit cheaper. I mean, it didn't help that he was on the IL for 10 days. It was actually like 12 days. Sounds right on the spots. Anyone else? I don't know where we at. All right. Are we getting spots? All right. Drew got a spot. Tony got a spot. We're down to 6. Then if Arnie gets a spot and EW get a spot. And Steve gets a spot. That would put us down to 3. Let's do it. We have to my list. Maybe we could do. All right. You guys go get a finish. I'm gonna get this and we'll get rolling because we're going now. It's my brother's birthday today. Make sure you tell him happy birthday for. Yeah. What does he turn this year? 40 this year? 41? Maybe 42. Jeez. My older brother turns 48 later this year. My oldest brother turned 50 earlier this year. All right. Let's see. 17. That's not what I 17. All right. John and all right. Drew got another spot. Tony got another spot. Mark got a spot. Eric. Wait. Eric got some more spots. Eric, are you Edub? Is that right? It's late. I don't know what I'm doing down here. Mark B. What's going on? Typing the wrong one. All right. So Tony, then Mark B got a spot. Oh yeah, we're rolling now. Steve's not even going to get a spot. No, I know Mark B, you are, yeah, but Edub, you're Eric. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. There's Nick. Not Steve. Nick said he'd get a spot. I think there's one spot left. Our deal. Nick. See. All right, here we go. We're rolling. One spot. All right, let me move all my cards. Guess you missed it earlier. I was showing. So in the mail today, I got all these PCAs. I already have some. I think I have $60, but I got these today in the mail. I think I got him in a break. There two in that? 3 base. So I'm up to this is $100 right here in PCA if he wins. This is what I really got in the mail today. My Jack SP about that. And it looks really good. So I wiped it off really good. It looks good. Once PSA decides to service as normal folks, I'm gonna send it. I got a stack ready to go off. But you know, they don't want us normal people's money anymore. So I also got my Michael Waka. I'm continuing my Golden Mirror 5. I'm trying to get them cheaper than what they are right now. There's not that many for sale. I would like to get a lot of the names for cheaper than what they're asking, but I get Golden Mirrors have gone up in price. And I'm getting farther behind though because Series 1 came out and now Series 2 is out. I'm getting farther behind on that collection. One spot left. Let's not see there's one spot left for. No, it's out. It's out. We're done. John coming in, getting her done. Oh, yeah. That's all we needed. We just need a little rush. We're in. We're in. All right, here we go. Appreciate you fellas coming in, getting it all worked out. I'm ready. I'm ready to hit those bonuses, guys. I don't want to give back the money because I want to hit the bonus. But I put my money where my mouth is. Put those bonuses out there to guarantee. But I'm because then this is me giving away. But I'm excited. I think the logo. I'm hoping for 2 autos at the logo. We'll just get both of the bonuses knocked out because of those. All right, here we go. One time on the names. And again, if we do have to do the bonuses, I'll do a random afterwards. And if there's, I'm giving away 2 guarantees. It'll be the first and second spot when I do that. But so just so you know. All right, 7 times as always for the teams. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, and a 7. Tony up top, Kyle down below. Again, we got a good mixer, multi-year. Just so if you're thinking about teams, there's lots of teams that are better than what you think for compared to just 25. We got 22, 23, 25 and 26. Only a little bit. The only 26 is a logo. 25 got a couple boxes, and then a 23 and a 22. Just make sure I mean, if you want to put a trade out there, just remember what you have as far as, what the boxes are. So I just want to remind everyone of that, because you could be like, oh man, I got this team, but oh, wait a minute. Like, like it's 26 Chrome, Diamondbacks suck, but we do have a Topps Finest, which you get Corbin Carroll rookies in. So, I don't know anybody for 25 off the top of my head for them, but I'm just saying, so that way, if you're going to try to trade. So think about it before trading. Remember what you got. Here we go. Teams, Diamondbacks. Speaking of, Kyle J. Like I said, Diamondbacks have a shot. Braves, John R. Orioles, Nick C. Red Sox, Kyle M. Cubs, Sam H. White Sox, Cardaholic. I saw a logo white auto is live for Murakami. I pulled his white auto from regular Chrome at a 30, and it was redemption. But I saw it's live for logo. It looked pretty sweet. Reds, Damian B. Guardians, and Rockies, Eric W. Tigers, Cardaholic, Astros, Tony. Royals, Jeff. Angels, Tony. Dodgers, Steve. Marlins, John S. Did I get the name right? Yeah, that's a different John. I just put John down to close it out. Oh, he was up top. Okay, make sure. I was like, wait a minute, I just put John R down. But yeah, Brewers, Firesider, also John. Twins, Eric W. Mets, Kyle M. Yankees card deal. Athletics, Eric W. Phillies, Rocky Top. Pirates, Nick C. Padres, Justin. Giants, Cardaholic. Mariners, Nikolai. Cardinals, Cardaholic. Rays, Mark B. Rangers, card deal. Blue Jays, Jake B. And Nationals, Memphis Wax. So if you want to trade, put it in the chat. We can do some trades. I see Cardo is looking to trade the Giants for his Angels. I'm going to go. We're going to start with the 22 high number. I got a feeling we're going to get an auto out of that. Got a feeling. So we're going to start with that, because I'm going to start getting those packs open while we do some trades. So again, put it in the chat. Tony, I believe you did. I'm pretty sure I did. You should got an email. I went through it I took my time today when I got done with the shipping. I want to get this done because there was that extra $5 for people. If that's what you're asking about, shipping plus, again, if you bought in to the half case, and then also that day, if you bought one of the, if you bought a spot in the flagship mixer, you would get, a $5 refund. So I think I got everybody that was required that I owed. Boots Day for Montreal. So I think I did, but you should have got an email. So I would check your email, and I can look actually real quick as well. I'm gonna look for somebody else. It's not that hard for me to look, so I can search. Ooh. Wait, no, you bought two today. Let me go back. I missed yours. I did miss yours. Wait a minute. No, you didn't get in the no, I don't know if I owed you one or not, Tony, because you didn't buy a spot in. I don't think I owed you one. But I'm looking at it. You only had one spot over the weekend. You would have needed to buy into the half case of the megas. That was the deal. If you bought a spot in the half case, and then if you bought in the, I don't think I was doing one, because the other, yeah, that was on Saturday. I think I made that offer. I believe. I could be wrong. Oh, for day. Yeah. I'll refund your shipping. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. So probably tomorrow. If I ship out, I'll ship out this brick tomorrow. I will, yeah, refund your shipping. I'm sorry. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I always refund the shipping, the extra shipping. But sometimes it does take a while. But I was good because I got it. I took care of first. I got everything shipped out. I don't know how many hours. I think it was about 6-ish hours I spent sorting and packing today. And I was right afterwards. I was like, I'm gonna do this because I had that extra $5. I told people if they, bought. Let's not do this. Put that there. I didn't want to forget that. Then it just would have been confusing if I would have been back and like, okay, what was the deal? What was I? Who did I owe? It was just real easy today, going through my orders and looking, and it was real easy to look at. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. So another like, I don't know, it was probably another like $300 to $400 in refunds that went out again today. Dude, shipping is crazy. Shipping is crazy. So I even like some normal shipping, like, not even like, sometimes if I ship a heavy box, I get it. I'm going to be paying more money, but just some normal shipping that like, it's like some places it's like for just my normal base shipping. Like when I first started doing breaks, it was like, $380. Now most spots it's like $6, pushing $6, $550 to $6. $550 on my cheap end. But no, just base shipping for some people was $775. And I'm not even talking like shipping to Hawaii. I get shipping to Hawaii or Alaska, but just some random people like is weird. And it's not even based upon their state per se, because I shipped, like one guy was in California. It was over $8 for just the basic shipping. Astros for Angels, Roger. So sometimes I kind of wonder, like maybe these people live up in a mountain, and so like the post office has to then put it on the back of a mule or something. I don't know. So that there's just an extra surcharge. But then there was someone in Indiana today that I shipped to that was also almost $8 just for my normal amount of shipping. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. Like I said, it all depends on if it's live, right? Which I would think maybe by now it'd be live, especially now that I saw that the logos are actually live in product. Speaking of PSA 10s, dang, that looks nice and centered. The back ain't perfect, but it ain't horrible. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this for you, because that front is definitely centered. Not that you'd want to send this in right now, because $80 to get this card graded ain't worth it. But when it was, $20, it was worth taking a risk on these. If you thought it. So the back would give me pause for sure. I have to really look at it and see if some of that can come up. That's nice and centered. But then you also do got to go look around the edges, or like in the white. Make sure there's like no kind of like little discolored spots, little spots that kind of stand out. But all right, here we go. Let's see. I saw Astros for Angels. Do we have anything else? Cards for Angels. Are you trying to change to the Cardinals now? I'm so confused. All right, so let's see. Wait, is it Cardinals for Angels or Astros for Angels? Why do we say? Who has the Angels right now? Who did? Tony did. All right, so Tony is saying Astros for trade, not Giants though. Astros for Angels. Who has the Astros? Tony does. Wait, he has. Wait a minute. Tony has both those teams. Tony has the Astros and the Angels. You guys are killing me. Oh, he said he's not trading Angels. Only Astros. Okay. Oh, boy. I was about to change it, and then wait a minute. I guess I could change it. Yeah. Astros and Angels. I can swap teams. Tony gets the Astros, and Tony gets the Angels. Brewers for Tigers, by chance, says, who has the Tigers? Carterholic, you want to trade the Tigers for the Brew Crew? No, I may have misspoke. I don't know. You're right above them with the Tigers. You have Tigers. Okay, so no trade for the Brewers for Tigers. You're gonna keep the Tigers. All right. I'm gonna also sleeve up this Boots Day. I'm gonna look at the condition of the back real quick. It's way miscut. Also way miscut in the back. But I'm gonna put on the stage. I like the buyback cards. All right, then. All right. Well, if you do get a trade, let me know. No more tomfoolery, though. It's late. I may just fall for anything. All right. Here we go. Come on. Let's get that auto. Let's get a redemption. Let's see a redemption. There's some good redemptions. I'm going to try. I mean, we're up this late. I can go a little slower. We can try to catch a image variation. That's not the obvious ones. Brandon Donovan, rookie. Ramos, rookie. Stephen Kwan, rookie. Nolan. Radish, Cooper, Bryson Stott. Nick, that's just a base. Torque. All right, auto. Come on, baby. Let's find that auto. Yeah. If I go this slow and I miss a image variation, that's gonna be shame on Julio. Off-centered. There's no crazy. What's the air on his? Like he's like, I think the air on his is weird. Like it's like there's a little chunk missing somewhere, maybe something else. Or Bobby's air is real easy because the back is missing. It's the blank back. Zigor. Torque. Torque Performers. Pena. CJ. But some of them are, like these color swaps. They're not always so easy to notice. So I can't be held accountable for those. But image variations, I'm gonna try to find. Your best was Mike Schmidt. That's probably about mine too. What I pulled myself. Probably some Mike Schmidt auto. I may have pulled a red auto of Mike Schmidt. I pulled a couple reds from this. All right. Really focusing on this potential image variation. At this point, I'm really hoping to see another Bobby because we've already seen one. You can get two of the same guy, two base cards of the same guy in these. Thurshot is not, but he is a high number. I'll get that out later. That just gets me hyped because then it's like could be an auto. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see that coming. Carlos Correa killing me. Adio. Totally killing me on that. I didn't want to see. All right, 20s. You got a Carlos Correa. Bat sliver. Otto Lopez has been a war machine this year. He's had a great year. Is he still leading the league in hits? Man, I was really hoping for a real one auto. One of the best autos in the game. Real one autos. I'm not even saying like a cool look. Oh yeah, being got a base chrome card name. Now I'm gonna start going faster. I'm gonna miss the image variation. Right ahead, George. Mitch Carver on our chrome. All right, that's a third straight box of these I've opened. Base chrome and a relic. Nolan. All right, I'll go back. I'll go back through later, see if I missed one. If there could have been a color swap or the icon swap, even an error that I'm not aware of. I don't know them all, but it's $9.99. Mitch Garver. That is poorly cut too. It's poor. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're looking at like an 80% shot, 75% shot at getting a relic in these. I've opened a lot. I know I'm an expert, but more of it's that opportunity that is there with these. What you could potentially get. All right, we're just gonna mix these in. We're gonna just mix these in. Got 3 of them. All right, come on, Logo Auto. For my sake, I'd like to see a relic. Yeah. Relic would be super special. Yeah. I mean, but even just you got a real one auto of a good player, still pretty sweet. But yeah, a red ink auto of anybody is super sweet. All right, guys, if you haven't done yet, hit the like. We've well crushed the goal, so doesn't mean we couldn't get farther. Pujols. That's a logo perspective. Corey Seager. Got gold. Is that an auto too? Brady House. 34/50. Nailed it. I knew we were going to get one. Brady House. Robert. Memphis. Logo. Coles and Montgomery. Nice. Got a greenie coming in. Pittsburgh. The password. 99. See ya. Alex. J-Ram. Let's see. Henry Davis and Michael Bush. And a blue. Kodai Senga. Oh, snap. Nolan. On the logo. Yeah. Dude, these logos, man. I mean, I'm not happy at how much I paid for these. I'm glad I got them, though, because they've been really good. And all I had to do was answer my phone. They called me. But Tops is, they got again Wednesday, guys. If you want to get some boxes, they're going to be on Tops for the good price. I'm assuming, I'm going to guess 130. They were I think 120 on the if you got them through the New York store. That I did not. I missed my call back. So, all right. Check. One goal. Get one guarantee. Down. I knew. We're confident. I was also confident we're going to get one out of that Heritage box, and that didn't happen, so. All right, what do we want to do next? Let's do a little Inception. $25 was a down year for logos. I think you can get those for like $140 right now. I've seen one of that. All right, Nick Kurtz auto number 3. I've pulled 2 so far from this. All right, here we go. Casey, these are rookies. It's 25. So Sasaki rookie, Casey rookie. Did we get? I think we got a bonus. We got our bonus. I think we're going to get a bonus auto. I think, right? A Tim Tawa to 125 for the Diamondbacks. Let's go back here. Will Warren rookie to 199. Mookie Betts and Aiden Birdsong to 75. What is Tim Tawa even doing? I've pulled some of his autos in the past. I was feeling it. The bonus auto, the logo. I'm still feeling 2 autos from logos. That'll be more autos. Oh man. Oh, you need a little higher. What I got back here? 75. Right. Right there. We're gonna go with the 75 point. You know what? I'm just gonna go 100. That still fits, but just jam it in there. Let's go 100. That just feels better. It's slides in there. 2 homered yesterday. Tim Tawa. Birdsong. He was supposed to be decent. Remember, not like, it wasn't Paul Skeens, but. All right, and a numbered card out of this. You're not even guaranteed a numbered card out of these. So we got bonus auto and a numbered card. All right, get. I do like the way that looks, the yellow. Looks nice in it. Kind of goldish, but, not. All right. You, I think, will fit in a few. All right, let me put all these back. 75 point. All right. Not quite the Nick Kurtz we've been pulling from those boxes. 2 autos. Normally that slot, that where that other auto was where you get that extra, get that black and white. All right. So what do we got? What do we want to end with? Do we want to end with the logo? First song had Tommy John. Okay. The Tawa Pawa. Homer. Okay. I mean, these things, they slay. I mean, obviously this has, I mean, you know, we're getting 2 autos and a bunch, you know, a handful of numbered cards. I don't know. I'm torn. I mean, I love, these are one of my favorite boxes I've opened the last couple of years. These jumbos, the 24 update jumbos were also good, but these things were extra loaded with a checklist. You're saying do 25 first? Do a 25 or end with 25? I kind of asked a bunch of questions in there, so I don't know which. Do we want to end on a logo? We'll do one of these, then a logo, and then another logo. That's what we'll do. We'll end with logo. It's a logo mixer. So which now? I know you said, Tony, you said 25, but I don't know if that meant, if I said last, what we do next. Anybody have an opinion? There's 30 of you in here. Not all at once. Which one do we want to do now? End. Okay, you want to end on Finest or Jumbo? Nick says 25 now. Okay, we'll do 25 now, and then we'll debate what we're ending on. All right, so we'll end on Finest. Is that what we're saying? We'll do this, then a couple logos, then we'll end on the Finest. That's what we're doing. That's why I'm reading the tea leaves of the chat. It's not always like so obvious what everyone's saying, but also let's get a bonus auto out of here. I mean, so right now we have 3 autos. We get 4, 5, 6. So that's all the bonuses. But let's just get greedy and get an extra bonus auto. Chang on the gold. 20, 25. Luke, black gold, auto. Josh Naylor. We got a pink Ellie All-Star. All right. I need to move this. And search real quick. Chang on the gold. Save the super fraction of the Finest for last. I got it. Yeah. That's super fractor. Saying the other day. I was really hoping this weekend pull that super. All right, Chang. I don't think Chang just stays worthy. It's a gold, so it does get sleeved up right away. I pretty much always at least put these in a sleeve right away. There's black golds because they're cool enough. All right, run out of room over here. Go. Again, guys, I appreciate it. Getting the break field. I was pushing it. I was like, I want to do it tonight. I want to do this. I want to do these logos. We did it. We did it. Not a black gold. Dalton Rushing. The Terrors. Lewis May. Green on the All-Star. And also crushing that light goal. What did we get up to? 35 likes. Crushed it. The original goal was 15 for Monday night. Well done, everybody. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. Looks like we got one of our relics coming in. In it. Purple to 250. Juan Soto. This Mets uni. Eli White, that guy. That guy. Ooh, a Nick Hertz, something. His debut, but what is it? Is it okay? Just a refractor. But a Nick Hertz rainbow on the debut. It's like every time I'm doing some 25 update, I pull either like if it's chrome, a refractor of Nick Hertz, or if it's the paper, I've been pulling some sort of parallel of Nicky. I'm not going to put him on the stage, but there. Originally put Eli White. I've been pulling a lot of this guy lately. I don't know. Juan Soto for Kyle. It's got a little pinstripe. Got a little pinstripe. What I will say though is these jumbos are good for loading up the stage. Yeah, might as well get the gold mirror. Shoot. Let's do it. Blue to 150. Joe. Kershaw. The Bay and Marlins. Eric Wagaman. 150. Yeah, lots of numbered cards come out of this, plus a shot at more. That one the other night, we had a heavy lumber. A bonus auto, I think. Did we get a bonus auto? Oh, you know, we'll do that later. This is what I wanted. I think 3 numbered cards plus two golds. Yeah, because we had that. Yeah, I think we had this right here. We had a purple, a blue, and then we had the orange Nolan Ryan insert plus a couple golds. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more of these at some point because they are fun. Legends Unite. That's kind of cool. A rainbow of Judge. Yeah, Abreu. When's Judge coming back? Has there been any kind of actual answer? Pretty much what I've heard is September. Have we heard anything else? We heard. Keep doing my part. Pulling some of his cards. Another blue. Okay. All right. This could potentially be an auto. Could be a. It's not. Adrian Del Castillo. Charlie Morton. That's who we pulled the Golden Mirror of. Was not the coolest image. Was definitely not the coolest image. Almost like he was just still like it was a picture of him on the mound. Just kind of sit there. You need to pull an Ohtani auto from Finest. All right, well, I guess there's a shot of that. So yeah, I knew he was doing some. Yeah, he was doing stuff. That's why I'm like, and then I heard, that he wasn't going to be back until David Morgan until September. Markstrom, Mickabell. Ready. All right, so we're up to 3 numbered cards and 2 plus 2 golds, which are numbered as well, but 5 numbered cards. Still haven't got our auto yet. Only 1 relic. Again, golds. And 2 good rainbows. The 3 we've got so far. Tyler Stevenson. It's Carter Jensen's having a good year. Catcher. Here's our auto. It's a rookie. Red Sox. Richard Fitz. On card. Game Smith debut. Old Richard. Kyle. Kyle M. Kyle J had the Diamondbacks auto. Kyle M on the wrong pile. Boston. All right, come on. Let's see that bonus auto from here. There's our relic. Another gold. Jeez. Drew Rasmussen. James Wood. Rookie relic. Little black swatch or navy swatch. And a James Wood. Romy. So 3 golds. Dude. This year, golds are tough. 25 update. Golds were flowing. 3 golds. You really use a Nick Hertz gold. That'd be sweet. Another national hits for you, Robert. Got that Brady House logo on it at 50. Oh, James Wood with the patch. Well, a swatch, not really a patch. Oh, we got a thickie, fellas. We got not super duper thick, but make me think it's, well, it's gonna be a lower numbered one. We got a bonus because this will be our 3rd relic. Put it really quick. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Gunner, Mickey, and Paul on our final rainbow. All right, what do we got? Brew Crew, it's orange. Something to 25. Christian with a nasty. That's a patch. 3 color with some like texture. You know, it's like this part of the seam. 16 to 25. He tried to trade this team away. He tried to trade. I'm gonna get a thickie out. Funny. Dude, they do patches so much better now when you get these lower numbered ones. Because in years past, like if you got, a gold or yellow, orange like this, or a 25, even a 10, patches were not this at all. So, yeah, last year in 25, they really upped their patch game. Maybe in 24, they even upped it. Bonus hit. Not a bonus auto, but still. The 3rd relic. It's a nice. I like that orange back there. It looks kind of cool. All right. We could get a super out of this. It's possible. What is this? Also, we can get a bonus auto out of here too. Now just for the Miz auto from Logo. Well, that would be a good way to finish it for. Luke and Dalton rushing for the Dodgers. Steve, there you go. Bonus auto number 2. I told you I was feeling the autos tonight. Told you. That is not a numbered. Oh, it is $2.99 up there. A $2.99. I mean, we got a bonus rock too, and it was nice. Oh yeah. So I wanted to get this in tonight. I had a feeling. Most unlike players on the Dodgers. Yeah. Now you have his auto. Who was it again? Steve. Steve even here anymore? I don't know. All right, so I guess we're gonna do 2 logos. We're gonna do 2 logos, and then end on the finest with the super. That's what people said, at least. Said something about a super. All right, come on. Let's get another auto. Let's do it. Let's get a. So I was feeling multiple autos for logo tonight. Right now, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're at 5 autos right now. That was the guaranteed at like the minimum of like what the boxes said was 5, and we still got 1 box that is supposed to guarantee us 2. So that's already 1 over the bonus, the double bonus. I'm feeling. Ooh, we have a gold in there. Oh, it's a big ticket. Gold big ticket. It's weird. Had a weird look to it. Had a barcode, but the ticket. All right, here we go. Stewart, Skeens, 91, Manny. Which I don't want a Cunha. Right, we got a perp. This way. Wilson Contreras. It's a 75. Perp. Base. Terrio. Cody. Dookie. Javier. Gold. Big ticket. Josh Bell in the back. Year 2026. Nationals. James Wood. 32. 50. Another Nationals hit. Jeez. It's a 3rd Nationals hit on the stage. At least a 3rd. 2 gold logos for the Nats. All right, I don't think the rest of the logos are anything special. That's schemes. All right, 1 more logo. Comes that 2nd logo auto. Yeah, Nats are having a great break there. Sorry, Dalton. Man, I love these thick patches. We got some to them. Just so much cooler. Game used. Okay, we just had a white border making me think it was a redemption or something. But I think it was just an edge. Just an edge. All right. I'm gonna get a. Can you get a? Have you seen a 4-hitter box? I've had a few. I've had a couple 3-hitters. They're 4-hitter boxes. There we go. Judge. Durang. Joe Round. Got a great. Man. Arenado. What is this? 99. Kirk. Skeens. That's a logo perspective. Maddie McLean. I thought I had seen something. Told you 2 autos. And Tatis back there. 250. I told you. I thought I was like, wait a minute. I think I see it. But then I was, no. I convinced myself it wasn't. Dude. I was, dude. I should have said, I'm guaranteeing 8 autos. Or everyone gets their spot back. So this redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive. Topps Chrome Auto Green. The green. We're doing it different. We're going to see what this team is. Astros. Oh, I know this. Houston. I think that was also someone was asking for Houston. That's not quite the name you're looking for, but still an auto. It's green. The 99. Tony, I believe, right? Tony said the Astros were up for trade. All right, well, dude, logos, man, crushing it. 3 boxes, 8 hits. 3 boxes, 8 hits, 2 autos, and a partridge. Now it's just on the finest for the super, and that'll be a wrap. I said Murakami. I saw a live auto at a 30 from Logo for him. So I don't know if he's redemption. Maybe he has some redemptions. I don't know, but just saying, I saw one. There was somebody else I saw with a redemption. I think the 101 had been pulled. I'm trying to think who it was. Oh, it was the Toronto guy, Toronto Japanese guy, Akamoto. I do like how these look. The logo perspectives. Dude. So what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 autos. We're at 8. The box is guaranteed 4. I guaranteed 6. We're gonna get 8. Dude, this is some thick plastic. Holy cow. Yeah, that's got. Yeah, I think we probably would have preferred the Akamoto redemption over. I mean, obviously, Tony's like, yeah, I'll take it. But I'm just saying general. I mean, if Okamoto's probably a little bit nicer. Although I think that Himeya, whatever his name is, he's doing well. All right. We'll just go pack by pack. JJ rookie. And Shane McClanahan. It's kind of a color match to 175. The Rays. Harris rookie. This year there was no, right? Like now it's like the rares, common and uncommon, right? But this year I think it's just, it is what it is. Yeah. I think it was 20, maybe 24 they changed it. A couple good rookies there. These are the thick hits too. Get some 55. Oh, I've been using 55. Grand rookie. Spencer rookie. Cade Cavalli. Refractor. Randy Johnson headliners. Photo Goldschmidt. Is this a refractor or are they all this way? But now, like most, like in the newer finest, all the inserts like then have a refractor, but I think this is just a refractor. On Diamondbacks uni. Garrett Mitchell. We want Terang. Double hit. Double hit here. All right. Probably an auto then maybe. Rookie. Oh. We need that to be Riley Green, not Jermaine Palacios on the refractor auto. And they may all be, all these autos could just be refractors, the base probably, but it is a refractory. Riley Green would have been nicer. Reese, the refractor, Nessus, and Yelich. Cal Mitchell, 250. There's a Riley Green rookie. Saw Tigers. I was really hoping for that to be Riley. I'm gonna run out of room here. Let's just put all the numbers over here. Put the auto there. All right. Super fractor time, right? I think they're saying super, so I mean, I was calling my shot. You guys called your shot. We might as well just do it. Auto. Green. Chisholm refractor. Corbin Curl. Oh, they're the cool guys for now. Topps World Finest. Cedric Mullins, USA. Frankie. That first one, we had 4 numbered cards in that box. No, 3 numbered cards and an auto. I've got a green wave. Probably our auto. Yes. Bat. 99. Nick Prado. Really? This is not the way I wanted to end this. Green wave auto. Oh, there's Otani and the Angels. Not a super. Not an auto. Brera. Miggy. Cool guy. Otani. Cool guy. All right. There's got to be a numbered card in this, right? Yeah. Not a super, though. Oh, yeah. That's Ezekiel Duran to 300. Some sort of like vapor blue, sky blue. I don't know what they're calling it. Ken Bobby. Cool guy. Second year finest. All right. Well, we should have done this box first. Nick Prado on the auto. God. You're the Royals. I apologize. Jeff, sorry. Yeah, Nick Prado. That's not what we're for. For the last auto of the break. Oof. All right. Well, we did well, though. 8 autos. 4 autos guaranteed. Warren doubled my guaranteed part of it. 2 logos, guys. Wednesday. Hit those logos if you can. All right, here we go. Recap. I got a big cool guy pile over here. I'm not going to go over. 3 golds. A couple of nice rainbows from the 25 update jumbo. Those things, man. They'd be fun. All right. Started off with some Boots Day. Did get a nice Bobby. It's just the base, but it's centered. The back is questionable whether or not those little white things will go away. Just if someone's interested in it. And yes, why not? Probably my 100th Carlos Correa Clubhouse relic from this year. Mitch Carver. All right, first logo box though. Senga on the blue, Sia on the green, and gold Brady House auto 50. Let's see. What do we do next? Exception. We got a bonus auto out of there. Got numbered Will Warren, Tim Tawa to 125, and Birdsong to 75. The 25 Tops update. You get a lot. You get a lot from these boxes. Here we go. James Wood, relic. 1 of 3 relics. Wagaman, Castillo to 150. Eli. 250. Juan Soto relic. Richard Fitz. Dalton Rushing to 299 on the Mojo auto. Christian to 25. It's a thick boy. It's a thick boy with a nice patch. All right, then let's do this box. We just looked at it. Mitchell and Mitchell. Law firm, McClanahan and Duran. Autos, Jermaine and Nick. Kinda meh. But the last 2 logos, solid. Contreras, and then also Wood, big ticket to 50 on a gold. He's a 250. Pink. Steros, who is now an Angel. 99, but Cub here, obviously. And redemption for green. Maya auto to 99. All right, guys. Well, that It was good till that last box kind of ruined the mood. We were going crazy there. That was fun. Yeah, this will go out tomorrow. I'll get it out tomorrow. Probably I won't have any breaks till next weekend. Even then, I don't know when I will have, when I'll have breaks, but nothing till the weekend. But that's why I kind of wanted to do one last second tonight, and we did it. We hung in there, we prevailed, and we met all the goals plus. So, well done. And again, I mentioned earlier, September 6th is our next Community Rip Night, the BYOB, the KC Rip Night, Community Rip Night, whatever we're calling it. But first Sunday of every month, get some boxes, hold on to them, maybe get a logo. You can get a logo and get here, hold on to it for a couple weeks. Nah, you can't do that. That'd be too tough. I mean, you could. You're allowed. We would approve of it. So, anyways, get some boxes, hold on to them. Plan for that Sunday, 8 p.m. Central. All right, guys. Well, again, I appreciate it getting the friends out tonight. If all could, hit the like again if you haven't. And if you're watching this back later, hit it. Hit the sub as well if you're new, and then the notification bell if you want to get in a break. Find out about it by hitting that button, because I post here on YouTube when I put it up on the website. KC Card Breaks, go check it out. Get in if you want. If not, come in, hang out, have a good time, because we do. I'm back-to-back bonus hitting. We had the Golden Mirror guarantee. We got a Golden Mirror. I added I don't like the lag, how it's called. That's why I was like, I don't know. But the logo auto, we got 10, we got 2. I was feeling 2. Plus, then we got 2 other bonus autos as well. We crushed it. That was fun. So, all right, guys. Yeah, appreciate you. And until next time. See you.